Welcome back to Tracking That, a channel where we try to track what liberals are saying, but end up not being able to as usual. So the so-called excitement around Kamala Harris is crumbling, and it's crumbling fast. You know, the most liberal senator that wants equality of outcome and wanted you to donate to criminals bail during the Black Lives Matter riots to get criminals back on the streets. The voters know that Kamala was in on the conspiracy of Joe Biden's mental decline. She didn't say a word about it, so therefore she was in on every bad policy that not just affected the United States, but the world. And before this media honeymoon phase of Kamala, reporters would only have bad things to say about her, like she's cringe, her voice is annoying, she's a bum, but now she's looking to be the Democrat nominee, even though someone could still challenge her. Now she's this absolute queen that will save the world. So much for democracy when they don't even let the voters decide who they want as a nominee. And that's a problem they are fully aware of. If they let the Democrats vote without Kamala being shoved down their throat, they'd have a much different nominee. And unfortunately for the Democrat establishment, voters are not as enthused as you might think. Not every person looks at politics from a race and gender standpoint.
But will Harris and her message resonate with swing voters? The swing voters that she needs to win over. Nick Valencia is in Georgia tonight for the latest in our Voters Out Front series.
If the election were held today, Margarita Eberline doesn't know who she'd vote for. The elevation of Vice President Kamala Harris in the race hasn't made things any clearer for her.
No, it's exciting to me. It's not like, oh, wow, the easy answer. It's not an easy choice for me. It still isn't. People are assuming that because I'm a Latina woman that, oh, I'm going to be excited about her. And it's not that easy for me because I worry about character. We had somebody that was the right hand of somebody that was not healthy who was silent about it. And that concerns me.
Eberline lives in Gwinnett County, a key suburban county in a swing state, where she believes her vote is more consequential than ever. In a recent memo, Vice President Harris's campaign said it sees securing swing voters like Eberline as part of a pathway to victory.
Do you think a lot of people are burned out with politics at this point?
Absolutely.
In 2020, Joe Biden won Georgia by less than 12,000 votes, becoming the first Democratic presidential candidate to carry the state since 1992. But in 2024, we're finding that Democrats have their work cut out for them if they're hoping for a repeat.
How has it changed your opinion seeing her as a potential nominee for the Democrats?
Oh, yeah, 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
You still have to learn more and research more.
Yes.
If the election was today, you wouldn't know which way you would vote.
I am so in doubt
In doubt.
right now. But give me a place about 3 months. I'll be ready.
It's not like, I want to vote for her because she's black. That's not the reason. This year is just because just to make sure Trump is not elected.
What makes you want to vote for Trump?
Aber Martinez doesn't need any more time to make up his mind. He saw our camera and shouted Trump 2024.
I'd rather vote for Trump, no matter what. They're going to keep bringing the liberal agenda, and I'm not for it. I'm just sorry.
For Margarita Eberline, some progressive policies are troubling. But it's Trump's rhetoric, specifically on immigration, that makes it hard for her to support him.
I'm a conservative person, and I just cannot make peace with anybody that uses hatred in their rhetoric and that uses division as a strategy. And I really struggle.
Eberline also questions whether either outcome will even make a difference for her and her family.
I'm not from a privileged background. I was the first in my family to go to college. And I went to a really good university and all of that. And I feel like I've checked all the boxes. But relatively speaking, like my life's not easy. And no matter who wins, the financial implications are not necessarily going to be easy for me.
Overall, our biggest takeaway in talking to voters throughout the day is just the overall lack of enthusiasm about the upcoming election. Voters just aren't animated in the same way they were 4 years ago. And for as instrumental as Georgia was in 2020 for Joe Biden, what's clear to us, Aaron, is that Democrats are fighting against a lot here in 2024, and Vice President Harris's name just hasn't injected that excitement into swing voters. Aaron?
Very interesting. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't think she'd like to hear that, but you can only deceptively edit Kamala clips so much before everyone realizes who she actually is. The younger generation is making dance videos of Kamala to make her seem popular.
Oh, you can read.
If that's the best strategy they have, then her campaign is going to collapse in real time. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.